What's up, y'all? Good morning. So, before I get into talk about this, I am going to talk about, and you're going to gasp, but you're going to be like, what? I sold my personal wide. So, I did it for a few reasonings. I wanted a Giglio undyed in the personal size. And I always go back personal wide, personal. I always go to like Franklin Covey, but I'm not feeling that size right now. I've got everything in here from where it was in my personal wide, but I don't know why it was bothering me that the personal wide, all it was doing was sitting there. Like, that's all it was doing. I am heavily in here still. I'm using this. I'm in my week a lot. So that's this week, but I just didn't feel right that all this was doing was just chilling right here. So I was like, I could surely just put my personal wide print pression, sell my personal wide rust, and get an undyed Giglio. So hopefully by the time you see this, my Giglio will be in route secondhand from a person on Instagram. If not, then I will update you. But I have my Giglio Amica still. It's sitting in the cut. I'm not craving that configuration. I've got my Moterm. I don't know what it is about this Moterm. 30 millimeter rings, black. I've always loved this one. I think it's the pebbliness, it's the floppiness, it's the 30 millimeter rings. It lays how I want it. It's just a really nice binder. So I have a setup in my Amica, but I like this one, or I'm working on it and just playing with it for on the go. I have my Holborn with my 20 millimeter rings still in there, still heavily used. But sometimes I crave a lot to like flip through to play with on the go. So, and I've been wanting a Giglio undyed for like ever. So I've got, my family, it's Christmas, but I love Christmas. So I put that there. I've got these dividers that were from a Kiki K B6 rings, which I cut down. None of this is kind of really, really new other than like this. I got this from a Happy Planner yesterday. I just really like the florals. I've got Stology paper right up front for scratch paper. Then the dividers say notes, monthly, list, daily, and weekly. Weekly is right there. So all I did was create, like I normally do. I didn't do this. I already had done this. Just create little tabs. So in my notes section, and then I have gotten questions about this before. This is 2 stickers, I think from Documented Journey, and then just a scripture card, journaling card on top of another. Moleskine paper is always like, I like Moleskine or Stology up front for notes. This is the grid. Notes always makes its way into lists. So if I'm sitting there writing something down and I want to archive it and keep it, it'll migrate to lists. If I'm out and about and I'm like, oh my gosh, I need scratch paper, it just literally is here. I don't know, but it makes sense in my brain. So monthly, I did go ahead and print out, you guessed it, Peanuts Planner Co. She's got the easiest inserts for monthlies. So I printed out a lot of her stuff, 3 sets of things yesterday. Then my list is the Filofax daily little to-do list doodads. I like to put whatever I need to do and then just go to town. So I just filled it with that. I have an area for my daughter, just for notes, just for her. And then daily is these. So I did one yesterday. I'm trying to see if I like this or the other one that I have. in my, I think my Holborn. I forget what I have. So I did print out these. I like that they're Peanuts Blanco. They have the schedule. They have all these little sections. And I really like that. Again, everything's like in an undated capacity. Now these are also Marcia Bramucci. So I have 2 different dailies on purpose because you guys know me. And these are old. So how I normally use these are like that. So I would clearly like just put one of these from here. I can't get it. And then just cover the date. And then I can go to town with, even white that out if I need to, because obviously it's not November. I can put April right there, write the thing. I used to religiously use these, okay? So you would say, well, go buy the new ones. I don't like the dated. I wish she made this undated. I haven't even checked to see if she did that. But let's see if there's any more. These are all my floral. I think that's the only one like this. I really love these half boxes. If they made a book with just these half boxes, it would be golden. Like, I really love them. So that's that. And then weekly. So weekly is just a to-do up front. And then I have 2 weeklies in here. So I have these. I got these, I don't know. They're undated. And they came with a planner. So they're like a weekly and then like notes. And then a weekly and then like, oh, I guess that's not notes. So they're like a week on a page, just like Hobonichi, but they're not with all that writing. I have no idea where I got these from either, and I don't have a whole lot. But there's tons of printables. What would I want to use this for? I don't know. You know, I like the pretty and then the functional on the go. So I would like, you know, maybe just do, my events. I just kind of pulled this off, which is fine. I would do like my events like this, but a little bit more muted, right? And then over here are these. So then these are very functional too. But then I was like, okay, maybe make these pretty planning and these the functional. Because I have these in my A6 and I love them to just put the event, you know, and you know, just kind of play a mood tracker. So I printed a whole ton of those because why not? And then lastly, it's faith. I always have to have faith. So I put in these, you know, when you're on the go or you're just maybe like sitting on the couch or wherever, you know, you just encourage yourself. Oops. I don't think you saw that. Let me take this out because this is kind of like a dashboard for the holidays and I don't really need to keep it in here because we're a long way from Christmas and Thanksgiving and Christmas. So I've got one little last planner Kate emoji guy here. I've got a little pocket, like I think this is from a laminated sheet with a pocket just so I can keep some of these stickers. I always keep these because, you know, I want to cover my headers. And then a page lifter with tabs everywhere because sometimes I need an empty tab. Sometimes I want to move tabs around. You know what I mean? Like I have a work, I have a meals, I have a password, I have a blank one. Y'all know how I am. And then just my card. Cute little whatever. And then this pen is from the from Target. It writes good on regular paper, but if you use it on Tomo River paper or like thinner paper, it's not good. I did use it on the daily, so it kind of writes like that, and it's nice for like the smaller lines. So anyhow, I don't know. I love to set up stuff. And I was just like, you know, of course, the big back pocket. I have some Mead lined paper right there if I need to. These are 30 millimeter rings, but as you can see, I have I have a decent amount of space. So if I get the undyed, it's 25 millimeter rings. So I have a lot in here that I'm really not using. So the only thing is it has gold rings and I like silver. I do have silver cross 25 millimeter rings, but I've never changed out Giglio rings. So I don't know. A lot of people are like, it's easy, but I'm like, no, dog, I will cut myself. So anyhow, that's my Moterm. That's the update on the personal wide. Yesterday I went to Hobby Lobby and got like these header stickers, which remember I was telling you that I wanted for my devotion note pages, like for this. I do really like the bigger numbers, but these have different color numbers. So, and they have like the months and they have the days. I've been using like the days. I put some down for like right here. So I used these ones and then I cut some down out of that book and I did like this because that is a really cute font. So I can use those. Why do they do this? You just mess the whole page up, people. I hate when they do that. So yeah, I really love that sticker book. It's new to me. So I thought, that's a really nice one. And it's numbers and days foiled. I don't know what happened here. I guess I didn't pull it off. But yeah, that's my little chat, my little update on my personal little rings. Tomorrow, today's Thursday, and I was totally off. I was thinking it was Friday. I don't know what's going on with my life. But tomorrow I get my Punto and I'm excited. I'm still, loving on that. I'm using this little Weeks for like weight stuff and like notes about that. I had did that. This was this week, but I'm not really using the month. I did like a little brain dump doodad. So I am using this daily and differently than my regular weeks. It's just very, very minimal. And then here's my Moterm. So I'm just kind of doing some of the stuff here. I love it. I use all of this stuff. I touch it every day. It's so fun. And I thought I would give you a update. Thanks for watching, guys.